give us her assessment of the current status of life and politics in Pakistan. It's a very big question. Very big question.
Give me scotch. It always helps to talk about Pakistan with some single malt. I mean, one of the things that I find as an American to be most frustrating, and also as a sister of two men in uniform, is that on our dime, Pakistan has actually expanded its assets that undermine our interests considerably. And what do I mean by that? What Pakistan does, for the most part in that region, cues off of its obsession with India. Now, it says that it focuses upon trying to change the territorial status quo with respect to Kashmir. And virtually every Pakistani civilian or military leader will, in fact, go on and on and on about Kashmir. In its quest to reverse the status quo with respect to Kashmir, Pakistan also has larger interests vis-a-vis India that's not Kashmir specific. And that is Pakistan, even though it has started 3 wars and failed to win any of them with India, and of course the 1971 war is more complicated, but it also lost that war with India, and in fact lost half of its country in that war. Pakistan still sees itself as the only challenger to India's rise. So not only is Pakistan revisionist vis-a-vis the territorial disposition of Kashmir, it also is revisionist in the sense that it wants to turn back India's ascendance in the region and beyond. The primary tools that Pakistan has developed to do this is jihadis under the expanding nuclear umbrella. And so going back to my opening remarks, as Americans, I think the part that is most disconcerting for me is that in the last 13 years, when Pakistan's been the recipient of some $30 billion, and that, by the way, is overt money. We have no idea what monies they've received covertly for, capturing various number 3s of Al-Qaeda in various Pakistani cities. I'm sure that's also quite lucrative. But on our dime, they've been able to expand their nuclear program. Neil is in a position to speak to that. And at the same time, they've continued their commitment to a whole fleet of terrorist organizations and insurgent organizations that very much threaten not only our national interests, but also the interests of our partners. And to put a very fine point on this, in exchange for that $30 billion that we collectively have given the Pakistanis, they have taken that money with one hand and they filtered it through a variety of mechanisms with the other hand to the Afghan Taliban, who are killing our troops. And so I've become very much an outspoken critic of not only Pakistan, but quite frankly, the Americans. I mean, one has to ask, why is it that we continue to pursue this suite of policies that I think critically undermine our interests and in fact make Pakistan more dangerous than it was on September 10th, 2001?